Hey Pisces, your December tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor and welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. I have your theme right here, your week to week in these two card columns, your forecast, career and finance here, and then love. And at the end, I'm going to pull a card from the Flower Petals deck because last month they just came out so perfect. I'm going to start doing it on camera. Otherwise, people aren't going to believe me that I just pulled them and didn't choose them. So your theme is self-love. It's a time to prioritize your own well-being and work on the most important relationship of your entire life, the one that you have with yourself, the one who is always with you. So for once, take care of yourself as well as you take care of other people. And this month is going to be full of opportunities to learn how to do this. So week 1, you have the Six of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Let others celebrate you and don't hide your light. I do see you playing it very safe in order to preserve your reputation or maintain a certain image of success or achievement. Which at first kind of sounds contradictory, but it could be like not sharing certain successes because of the way like the story would reveal a way that you don't feel like enough or that you failed along the way. Like it reveals too much. And there's a thing here where over concern with how others see you could be blocking you from actually building the reputation that you want, which is built on respecting yourself over what others think, if that makes any sense. Now, week 2, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. It looks like you do unlock that puzzle because here you are making incremental change to slowly build yourself, or I should say rather elevate yourself to a stronger position on the high ground. So what you build slowly over time will be more resistant to whatever it is that you want to protect it from. And this looks like the creation of a daily habit that gives you internal fortitude, something in the physical, a health or a financial habit. And it's also a reminder that self-love is a daily choice and it takes effort, conscious effort, in a world that is hell-bent on making sure that we feel insecure so that we can either be controlled or just be good little consumers. So how can you make sure that you show up for yourself in at least some small way every single day to keep fighting that good fight? Week 3, you have the Hierophant with the Ten of Cups. So to me, the Hierophant is a storyteller. I mean, among other things, but like stories that create order and structure, or I should say, gives form to the formless spiritual or inexplicable forces that seem to invisibly govern our lives. So it represents tradition as well, and how we use traditions to interface with our higher power, or how cultures have done so, at least historically. So while on one hand it can be rigid, it can also provide a sense of stability and safety, a sense of belonging and identity, of being part of something bigger than yourself. So there is joy to be found in reconnecting to a tradition, perhaps your own ancestral tradition. It feels like the missing piece for some people, and there's something here about self-love as birthright, but also that self-love like that self-love extending beyond yourself, or should I say discovering how loving yourself is the key to loving others. So like recently there's been a conflation of self-love and almost antisocial hyper independence, which has led to many of us ending up feeling more isolated than ever. So like the Ten of Cups ultimate emotional fulfillment is finding that balance, or the convergence of self-care and community care. They are mutually dependent, not mutually exclusive. Now, week 4, you have the Chariot with the Nine of Swords. So you are conquering a major fear here at the end of the month. This is a triumphant win over something that's been causing you to worry. And this could also be, it could be a professional victory because you do have the Chariot again up there in your career and finance section. But some of you might be making bold moves even though you're afraid, which is true courage. Only making bold moves when you're not afraid is not exactly the same. So that's what I see, a courageous act or decision. And there's recognition that something that you want is on the other side of fear, and so you're saddling up and you're making that journey. Now for career and finance, you have the Chariot with the Lovers. So we have a car in that Lovers card, which is, it's interesting with the Chariot already appearing twice because the car is not typical Lovers iconography. So they're really emphasizing forward motion, mobility, and action. These cards are sort of similar to me in that they both represent alignment. The Chariot's alignment, the Lovers is alliance, let's say. So you might be emboldened by a partnership to do something that you didn't think you could or didn't want to do on your own. Teamwork makes the dream work. So someone might be the reason that you're willing to face this fear at the end of the month. And I'm hearing also stronger together. Anyway, I see you joining forces, whether it's with a like-minded person or an organization, and together you're headed towards achieving something awesome. Now for love, you have the 7 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. This is someone fantasizing an awful lot. Someone in the situation is the other person's dream come true or fantasy person. There is a choice to be made here, though, for perhaps multiple options. You could be this person's dream person, and they have to decide if they're going to choose their dream or something, I don't know, safer, more of a sure thing. Or it could be actually you deciding between multiple people. Now, under the umbrella of self-love, I can't help but be reminded of Samantha Jones from Sex and the City. Like the show or not, she is awesome. She is an icon of self-love. She says, I think probably more than once, I love you, but I love me more. And you could find that by choosing yourself first, it makes the decision so much easier because it becomes apparent which one is the healthiest and will serve your well-being the best. You'll be less willing to accept crumbs or anything subpar. You'll be less likely to settle. And so you can see how others react when you practice good self-care and boundaries. Choose yourself and the most aligned partner will rise to the top, and you'll be able to feel that calm resonance. So that's what I have for you in your reading, and let's see what your bonus message is. You have Sunflower. Practice courage each day. So here you are, being very courageous this month, Pisces. Much love, and I'll talk to you next year. Thank you.